I'd like the court to take a look at this. And this is? The voice print analysis that proves the voice on the tape recorder belongs to our client. Yes, but didn't we just establish that the voice on the tape recorder was a fabrication? We did, but what I'd like to focus on is the noise that is also there. Noise? Yes, the defense believes it resulted when the tape's previous recording was erased. And what do you hope to prove by that? The length of the noise is what's important. It's 10 minutes and 35 seconds. You know. And what did the timestamp read at the moment Professor Means began his speech? That would be exactly 10. Now let's fast forward this long-winded exercise in boredom to the end. Okay, stop. The video timestamp now reads 20:35. Based on this, we know that the time it took for the speech alone, right, subtract 10 minutes and you get 10:35. 10 minutes and 35 seconds. Right, 10 minutes and 35 seconds. The same as the noise on the tape recording. I assume y'all understand what this means. Professor Means' pre-recorded speech has been where the noise is now.
Silence.
Silence! You seem rather confident considering this is a mere happenstance match of numbers. But is it really just numbers? The lab is continuing their study of the tape. So far they found signs of overdubbing, but it's going to take a bit longer to cover the audio that was erased. The police are analyzing the noise as we speak. It won't be long until we know what was originally there. Now I'm sure of it. The professor was trying to create an alibi with a recording by pinning the crime on Junie. Well, he's not gonna get away with it. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Miss Sykes? I believe you are well aware of my methodology. Even if Juniper was the perpetrator, I would vigorously defend her as per my word. And to that purpose, I offered to be her lawyer. Alas, look what's happened. All I've stated are obvious deductions derived from evidence and testimony. Truth be told, I had no intention of testifying. I had been keeping quiet for Juniper's sake. But now that you cast this blame upon me, I have no choice but to reveal the truth. Uh-oh, this doesn't sound good. I will now reveal the truth behind why I had to pre-record my speech before the mock trial. I, Professor Means, always say what I mean and mean what I say, by all means. Witness testimony! The defendant came to me with what she said was very important and by necessity secret. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. Juniper confessed to the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent in court. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording. When I said I would protect Juniper, I meant it because it's the humane thing to do. Oh my, so the same defendant threatened you? This has to be a lie. I mean, everything about it lines up too perfectly to be true. Oh, this is the most consequential of occasions. Let me be completely frank with you. Juniper has truly taken my heart into my teaching that states the end justifies the means. I don't believe you. When she asked me to defend her, she said I must also prove her two friends innocent. Her two friends? The witnesses? Correct. Hugh O'Connor and Robin Newman. It was to ensure all three walked free. All three were to achieve their dream. That was the result Juniper was seeking. And she was even willing to threaten me, her own professor, to that end. You no doubt had high praise for her ruthless tactics. Yes, well, that is why I vowed to vigorously defend her despite her threat. There was a time when lawyers merely sought the truth, that they wished for victory in court. But alas, those days are over. Now, in the defense of justice, order, and all that is good, the end justifies the means. I am so sick of hearing that phrase. Though it truly grieves me, so I must tell you this. Forsake the truth if it's victory you seek. Steel yourself for this new courtroom reality. That does it. He's gonna regret dragging those dismal, depressing ideas in here. Since he's already surrendered to the dark age of the law, it's up to me to fight it. Why so silent, Sykes Dunno? Something the matter? This is a court of law. It's no place for long-winded talks about idealistic principles. That's why I'm going to let the evidence do the talking. Let's not get carried away now, Miss Sykes. It would not do to have you attempting to discredit my doctrine. Do not force me to rectify this situation. No, go ahead and rectify it. Only if I lose and you win, that is. Cross-examination! Let's press.
Hold it!
I doubt our client would have come to you with something like that. You have a point there. If only Professor Corte had been alive, I suspect Juniper would have gone to her instead. So our client came to talk to you after Professor Corte was dead? Let's go through this step by step, shall we? First, Juniper came to me that day.
Hold it!
Are you suggesting it was our client who told you to fake an alibi? You have every reason to be surprised. I too was shocked when she told me that. Simply put, Juniper has a secret that she wished to protect that badly. Is he kidding me? That lie couldn't be further from the truth. Problem is, how am I going to expose it? It was an earnest request from an outstanding student. How could I possibly have refused?
Hold it!
He's mad. Did you consider that a threat? Yes, but it's now you to whom she has passed her demands on to. Miss Sykes, you must realize that you two are being used by Juniper. What? Your Honor, I ask that you too do not let her feign weakness and innocence fool you. Juniper Woods is quite clever and extremely tough. Perhaps most important of all, she is a fervent follower of my teachings. Your Honor, the witness's testimony is nothing but an attack on our client's character. Very well. Objection sustained. So be it. Nevertheless, the fact that she threatened me is immutable.
Hold it!
How could you overlook such a threat as a teacher? It's your duty to discipline students. Yes, well, perhaps I do have some serious reflection to do on this matter. I suppose it was just wishful thinking on my part. I wanted to believe that Juniper hadn't actually committed murder and that she hadn't meant to threaten me. Really? Please do explain. Long had I waited for a student who would embody my teachings. Does the witness realize what he is saying? Surely you must see the true meaning in my words. I am merely staying true to what I teach, and my methods are but a reflection of the times. Oh wow, his way of thinking is really warped, but I haven't heard any inconsistencies yet. I wouldn't be so sure. Really? The more he tries to avoid logical inconsistencies in his testimony, the more likely we'll see inconsistencies between his actions and words. It is a dark age in which we live, and there is much I would like to say on the matter.
Hold it!
You were trying to protect our client? Yeah, right. He'll say anything to pin the blame on Junie. What a frightful look. I would have asked that you not glare at me so. I have nothing but admiration for how Juniper is willing to go as far as to threaten me. That is why I am protecting her by any means possible. She has been a model student. Liar! You're trying to pin the blame on her. How am I going to show that what he's saying isn't what he's really thinking? I cannot possibly overturn my claim, so isn't it about time you admitted defeat? After all, if my unassailable logic is not true, then what is? If he thinks I'm going to give in to his pack of lies, he's got another thing coming. I'm gonna find a hole in the story. It's the last thing I do. He goes around to his core. He's a total pro. I mean, that's all made perfect sense. Yeah, but you can't believe a word he says. He's making this up as he goes along. He'll trip up on his own words yet. Time to see how consistently the press testimony matches up with his actual actions. Secret. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room.
Objection!
I was wrong. Yikes. Ah, I guess that won't fly. Alright, let's try and figure this out here. Let's think here. Let me think here. Alright, Corte's planner probably won't help. The arrow won't help. The mock trial script won't help. Autopsy? No, that won't help. Tape recorder. Oh my gosh, I figured it out. The tape recorder has his speech on it. Let me just present this, see if this is it.
Objection!
This isn't it either, is it? Oh, wait. That's the... Oh. How would that be? Oh, jeez. We're gonna lose, aren't we?
Objection!
Yep. Guilty. Dude, Apollo, I need your insight, bub. Ah, I always keep losing these cases. Why? What to do? What to do? You mind letting your slightly senior partner help you out a little now? If you insist, actually, I could really use the help. Well, I find this statement suspicious. You should find the answer if you take a good look at the evidence. Thanks, Apollo. Yeah, Apollo, my boy. Is this where I put the tape recorder?
Objection!